All right, if you are getting relocated to Washington, D.C., you probably have thought about, I really don't want to live in the craziness and hustle and bustle of the city. Well, in this video, I'm going to talk about my top 3 suburbs in Northern Virginia located just outside of Washington, D.C. So let's get right into it. All right, number 1, let's talk about Ashburn, Virginia, which is located about a 33-mile drive from Washington, D.C. And definitely keep in mind, you're going to have traffic and all that involved anytime you're commuting into the DC area. But another good thing about Ashburn is it has the brand new Metro Silver Line. So if you wanted to, you could ride that Metro train right into Union Station, right into Washington, DC, or of course over into Arlington and all those other areas. Now the medium sales price in Ashburn is going to be around $750,000, with a lot of these larger neighborhoods that come with golf course communities, gated communities, and a lot of these huge brand new townhomes that can go for $1 million. Now, one thing I like about the housing is a lot of it is brand new construction that was built in the last 10 years. Another huge attraction for the Ashburn area, which makes it a great suburb, is going to be One Loudoun, where you have movie theaters, shopping, all kinds of restaurants, and then of course they have this awesome Top Golf, and then as well as an indoor skydiving thing called iSky, I think, or Skydive or whatever. I've never tried it, but they have all kinds of different things to do there, and most schools tend to be brand new. So Ashburn is definitely an awesome area, which in itself has all kinds of different jobs. Let's talk about number 2, which would be Reston, Virginia. All right, so Reston is just 22 miles from Washington, D.C., and they also do have a metro stop as well. So you can easily just take that metro right into Washington, D.C., or the Tysons Corner area, wherever you are heading. It is also super close to Herndon, Virginia, which has a lot of jobs like Amazon Web Services, Volkswagen, Raytheon, all kinds of different companies, and super close to Washington Dulles Airport as well. Now the medium sales price there is going to be a lot more affordable than Ashburn, Virginia. That's because some of the houses in there are a little bit older, but the medium sales price is around $550,000. Now for your housing options, Reston is definitely going to have the most, because you can get a high-rise condo for $1 million to maybe a garden level condo for $300,000, and then some older colonial style single families that go anywhere from $600,000 to $800,000, and then the townhouses can definitely vary anywhere from $400,000 all the way up to $1 million to a brand new luxury townhouse with an elevator. One of my favorite features of Reston is going to be the Reston Town Center, where there's all kinds of shopping, restaurants. They have an ice skating rink, and there is just so much to do there. And there's also a lot of companies located over there in Reston, like Google, Rolls-Royce, and pretty much anything and everything you can think of government contractor wise. But this is definitely a popular suburban area in Northern Virginia, located just outside of Washington, D.C. And let's get into my final top 3 of the 3 best suburban areas outside of Washington, D.C., which would be Manassas, Virginia. All right, here is what I really like about Manassas. It's located a little bit further west outside of Washington, D.C. It's going to be about a 27 to 30 mile drive off of Route 66, which was just widened with these brand new hot lanes. All you have to do is buy an Easy Pass, and then they have a bidding system there. But now keep in mind, Manassas does not have the metro system, but they do have what's called the VRE train, which makes stops at Manassas Park and then Manassas Airport as well. The thing I like about Manassas, very affordable, medium sales price is around $485,000. There is all kinds of different housing options in Manassas. You can get a 1-bedroom condo for $250,000, a townhouse for $350,000, a brand new townhouse for $600,000, and single families on 10 acres for $1 million. So there's all kinds of different housing options in Manassas. By the way, if you can't tell, I am a real estate expert here in the Northern Virginia area, so definitely hit me up at this number below. Another cool thing about Manassas is you have the historic Manassas battlefield, where there is all kinds of different hiking, history, and things to do, and it's located next to this beautiful brewery or winery there as well. And then another huge winery called Two Silos, where tourists from all around the East Coast come to visit. They're actually building this brand new Hilton hotel there, which is going to be amazing. And then of course there is the Manassas Regional Airport, which actually has plans on building a brand new terminal to start doing some commercial flights to Florida, Texas, and New York City. That is a plan that is currently on the books. The other thing I like about Manassas is I love historic Old Town Manassas. On the first Friday of every month, they shut down the streets. All kinds of bands come in, and hundreds of thousands of people come every year just to visit it. And historic Old Town Manassas has all kinds of charm, and you can walk around to the shops and the local restaurants, and it has a great vibe for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, subscribe and hit me up if you're thinking about moving here to the DMV area.